Good morning to all the students. Today we have very interesting topic. It is a life after the college. He is not talking about any motivational or inspirational part of it. It's only the practical life. Those are all attitudinal skills and other things. We have a multifaceted personality. I'm requesting you all because it is an interactive session to gain so many skills. I request all of you to please open up your the cameras. Please come on, all of you, because he's actually the speaker is he is excited to see all of our students also. Please, all of you, and he's a friendly person. All of you, please. Okay, open. Yes, sir. There are this thing like.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
and. What I wanted to mention it about, he's a multifaceted personality. I told you, he's an academician, he's a professional, he's a dramatist, he's also social activist. Many uh, that many any faces what we call it as a he's in every field. So that's a reason, and his rich experience he's going to share with us. And I have pleasure in introducing him, and let us have his brief profile. CA Pankaj Kumar Trivedi graduated from Batuka College of Commerce and Arts, Hyderabad in 1986, and qualified as Chartered Accountant in January 1989. He completed his articleship from Messrs. Vardachari and Company. He is senior partner in the firm Trivedi and Bar. He was managing committee member of Hyderabad branch of SIRC, stands for Southern India Regional Council of Chartered Accountants of India, from January 2016 till March 2022, and served as chairman of Hyderabad branch in the year 2020 and 21. Hyderabad branch won award at national level under his chairmanship. He served as vice chairman in 2019 and treasurer in 2018. He was chairman of SICASA in 2000 and 2017 when SICASA won the award for his performance. And he was also committee member of Hyderabad branch of SIRC, Chartered Accountants of India, from 1998 to 2000. He was regularly co-opted as member of various committees constituted by Chartered Accountants of India at central, regional, and branch level. He is a panel speaker in various institutions and has regularly presented papers for the Hyderabad branch of ICI and SIRC of ICI on academic interests. His main area of practice is payroll accounting and EDDS returns, and he is a consultant to various multinational companies, MNCs like DE Shah, RCM India, and Synchrony Financial Private Limited, Team Stan, BSTL, Last Brand, Deloitte Group of companies, Microsoft, etc. He is keen follower of cricket and loves to listen to soft Hindi songs. He is also theater artist and has acted in 2 short films. Now I'm going to introduce one minute, please. Sir, we have it. Okay. So now I'm handing over the session to you, sir, for you to take over the session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So respected Prakash Garu and all friends. I start with apologies that we had to engage you on a Sunday morning. But believe me, when Prakash Garu said that these are the people who are going to come up in life, who are going to take up the employment, I suggested that we need to have this topic. And friends, believe me, what we are going to talk today is not written in any books, and it is what I have personally observed from my working in these companies for the last 10 plus years. Couple of things before I start. Look, what I'm talking is something practical, what I have seen. There can be a different opinion, and immediately you can stop. You can check up with about it. We can discuss and we can move it forward. But I have a firm belief, and I believe that all of you are good. All of you have the knowledge. All of you can work what is required down the line. But the thin line between that promotion or between going ahead with the peers and staying back, there are few small things which you need to know so that you grow continuously in the organization. So with that intention, I have recorded the topic. We are just prepared the session, and it will be for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, divided into small portions. So even if you manage to sleep or take a call, don't worry. After 2 minutes, you can come back for a new area. But I still emphasize that what I'm talking today is important for you for rest 30-35 years of your practical life. I will share the screen and I will talk. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Is my screen visible? Sir Prakash sir, you are on mute. I think, sir, yeah, Tarun sir, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
And my audio is clear, voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. So here, our base is that we'll be now successfully completing the course, giving our 100%, and we are moving ahead in the life. So let us see what the life is today. Because what we do is that we always check where we are today and then we try to move ahead. So the present life, what you're living in, what is happening? So today we are all studying. We are all studying hard. We are trying to complete the work given by the institution. We are trying to learn, and obviously all this learning is for our better future. Now, whenever we talk about it, there will be a periodical and scheduled evaluation. So if at all the college wants to test you, if at all the anyone wants to test you, you are clearly informed that on that day or in that month, generally an examination will be conducted, you will be evaluated. These are the topics. So you know when that exam is going to come. And more importantly, the phase of mind. Today, we are all happy to pass. And believe me, we are more happy if all friends also pass, because the biggest worry at this point of time is that if I pass and my best friend fails, then I cannot enjoy. Okay, so this is one major problem. Yes, Ramesh, you can talk if you raise the hand. Don't worry. Anything? No, you
సార్
just
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్. సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
yeah, good morning.
సార్ అవకాశం ఉంటే తెలుగులో చెప్పడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి సార్.
నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడితే అందరు వెళ్ళిపోతారు రమేష్.
సార్
నేను ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడతాను. నా తెలుగు, నేను బేసికల్లీ హిందీ స్పీకింగ్ మనిషి. నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడితే మళ్ళీ చాలా ఇబ్బంది అవుతుందేమో అందరికి. అంటే ఇది సీరియస్ క్లాస్ కాకుండా కామెడీ క్లాస్ అయిపోతుంది.
లేదు సార్, ఎందుకంటే కొంచెం
ఓకే, నేను ట్రై చేస్తాను అప్పుడప్పుడు. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ నాట్ ప్రామిస్ యూ టు బి ఎ టోటల్ తెలుగు క్లాస్. లెట్ us మిక్స్ ఇట్ అన్ని లాంగ్వేజెస్ తోటి. ఓకే, ఎక్కడైతే మీకు డౌట్ ఉందో మళ్ళీ ఆపి చెప్పండి, నేను తెలుగులో కూడా మాట్లాడతాను. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు ఇన్ కాలేజ్ నేను పాస్ అయితే చాలదు, నేను గట్టిగా అరవలేను నా క్లోజ్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఫెయిల్ అయిపోతే. సో నా కాలేజ్లో యాటిట్యూడ్ ఏముంటుందంటే, I should pass, all my friends should also pass, so that all of us are happy. There's no competition. అందరు ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఒకటే, అందరు బాగా రావాలి, నేను బాగుపడాలి, మై ఫ్రెండ్ షుడ్ ఆల్సో be good. There's no competition. You are only doing your own work. Plus, ఇప్పుడు ఫ్రెండ్స్ దుమ్మ కొడితే నోట్స్ ఇస్తాం వాళ్ళకి.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
please speak in English only. Please continue in
Oh, yeah,
English
okay.
only, sir.
Ramesh, I'll
Because,
give you one thing.
uh,
Let me speak in English,
uh,
and if there's anything, I'll explain you.
at the end, we'll talk up. Yeah.
So today, what happens is there's no lot of help is available. If your friend is not coming, you don't mind sharing notes with him. You don't mind doing even a Xerox of the material. You don't mind doing the research and sharing with your friends. So in today's life where you are, we are all with a very open mind. See, these are all very important things which I'm talking about, because today the atmosphere is totally different, where you want others to grow, you want to help others, and then you have a lot of freedom in preparation. However you want, you can prepare today, you can study today. There are no set rules today. I want to study from model paper, I'll study from model paper. I want to study from Shukla and Grewal, I'll do Shukla and Grewal. I will study the best of the books, or I will study the easiest of the books. No one will tell you how you are going to do. And the most important and the, I think, difficult thing what we are having today is the absence of responsibility. You will not be blamed. You will not be questioned for anything. In the house, your mother tells you to go and pay the electricity bill. We don't pay because we are busy. We have a friend's party. So, no problem. No one, only mother will just show anger, but you are not punished for that. Your father asked you to do some work, you don't do it, not because you don't want to do it. Situation is such that you don't do it. No, you are not punished for that. So, what I'm trying to tell you by using all these things are the life in the college, that is where the stepping stone to your corporate future comes, is a totally different life, which is a very pure life, a very helpful life, a very you can say no restrictions, no barred life you are leading now. And second important thing is, no one will be questioning you. No one will be telling you why you are done that. So because you are not done that, I am punishing you like this. All these things will not happen. So now what has happened is, you have, sorry, you have, uh, one, I'm just changing my name because, one second. That, okay. So today we are into this, and immediately after the course is completed, know one thing, friends. There are a lot of openings. There are a lot of openings. And this practical accountancy course, what you are doing, I am telling you, you are the most sought after people. I challenge each one of you, do the course properly, do as instructed, and within 1 week, and 1 week is a bigger time, I am telling you, within 1 week, all of you will be taken by any company happily. And they are not doing you a favor, you are doing a favor to them by joining. So, this is where we stand today. And if I use the cricket knowledge, if the pitch is good, the batting has to be responsible so that we have a good score. So, in our match, there is a job, there is an opening. We are going to be absorbed. But I'm not talking anything about accounts, income tax, GST, and all these things. I'm trying to talk about the basic nature. And look what changes here. And the problem, friends, is if we don't adopt ourselves to these changes, then what happens is our growth will not be commensurate to what we would like our life to go at. So now, if you see, this is the college life. Now see what is the corporate life. Okay, let us just look how life changes once you get a job. Now you got a job, you have started working. Please understand, your evaluation in college, it was a fixed time when you're tested. But the moment you move to the corporate life, or even a small employment, I'm not talking about the big corporate structure. Even if you join a company which has got only 4 or 5 people working there, please understand, every day you are being evaluated. There will not be a physical exam paper where you have to write, but every day, almost every day, every hour, your performance will be evaluated by someone who appears as your close friend, but is actually a person who is evaluating your life. And it will be unstructured. There's no question paper given to you. The way what happens is, a person from management will talk as if he's your great friend. Okay, and he talks little bit negative about the management. Okay, and remember, that is your evaluation. You don't start again talking about negative things. Okay, without knowing anything. The person with, without knowledge to you just talk something bad about someone, and it is our tendency. We feel that is a person, senior person working in the company, and we also start. Example, I'm telling you, eh, what is this company here? I'm working here from 6 years, no growth. I don't know why I'm working in this company. So when a senior person starts like that, what is our tendency? A general tendency I'm talking to you. Yes, life will be tough in corporate. We are all working. We are working for all. What you see is different. But what happens? We are working. And suddenly, when we get a person, we also start talking to him. Yeah, I also did so much. He's not taking care. That fellow is getting promotion. This fellow is getting promotion. We start talking like that. So remember the first rule. You are tested almost every time by anyone in a very unstructured way. So, friends, the first thing you need to learn is stop talking negative. Stop talking negative. Keep your negative thoughts to yourself. The first question you should ask yourself is, if so many opportunities are available outside, you are asking yourself, if so many opportunities are available outside, and if he is so unhappy with the job, why is he working here from 6 years? That itself will tell your mind, keep quiet, don't talk more. Talking positive, please be generous. Praising someone, please be generous. This is how what differentiates between a good exam and a bad exam. But don't try to do too much. We are talking. Okay, you 5 or 6 friends have joined. Whenever work is being questioned, suddenly we have a tendency to start praising our friends and trying to say, what am I, sir? Everything is he. He does everything. He runs everything. I do what he like and all. No, you're not going beyond the bound. So first thing, what you need to know is when to keep our mouth shut, when to talk, how much to praise, and be positive. It is zero negative talk we are doing in corporate life with anyone, with your immediate manager, even with your friends or with your juniors down the line. No negative talk about the organization or the previous organization. This is the first mistake I have seen people do. Then in corporate life, that is when you start working, please understand, we are the corporate people are very important, that you need to keep improving the performance. You need to keep. If you are doing work at 80% today, you do it 85, 85, 90. So like this, what happens is, even if you are working at 100%, they want you to work at 105%, 110%. So what you need to know is, there cannot be a constant thing here. You cannot just be complacency. Sorry, the correct word is complacency. I cannot tell myself, whatever I am being told, I am doing well. Last time also I cleared 100 files, so this time also I'll be doing 100 files. Or 10 works he had given me last time, this time also I did 10 works. No, this is not acceptable in corporate life. It will be acceptable for you to retain your job. But if you want to grow, you have to continuously show the management that your performance is increasing time and again. And the biggest change, what happens from college life to corporate life. I told you, in a college life, what happens, you are more happy if your friends pass. You pass, you are happy. But if your friends pass, you are happier. But it is not so in office. Please remember, there's a team of 10 people working in an organization, and now a promotion is going to come to one person. There can be only one assistant manager. All 10 will not be moved to assistant managers. Or even though you are being promoted as an assistant manager, there is a chance that one of you will be made manager. So what happens is, the rewarding structure in any companies will not be to everyone. It will be to the best of the person of the lot. First thing, please take it out from your mind that there will be some partiality, there will be some promotions to the known people. No, no good corporate works like that. Any company, I'm telling you, they reward only the best of the people. This is what you need to keep in mind. I know the manager, I know the CEO, I know this person, so now I will get promotion. If you have this attitude, friends, you are stuck there for rest of the life, because to move forward, you have to outperform your colleagues. In college, you get 40, your friends get 45, one person get 50. If everyone pass also, you are happy. But once you come to corporate life, once you come into job, you are the person who would be standing with that highest mark. It won't be an exam, but everything, your communication, your behavior, your discipline, your timing, your receptiveness, everything, it has to be top. So you're competing with that same colleague with whom you are friends. Yes, someone wanted to ask a question. Please ask if you want. The name is not coming. Galaxy F425 is coming. Madam, you want to ask anything? I'm
Sir,
taking
shall we
this.
have it at the end only? Shall we have it at the
Yeah,
end?
yeah. That's why,
These
in fact, I had
questions, and
told that
because
whenever you want, you can ask
not a
that.
problem. Okay, sir. Sir, please.
Okay. So here, please understand that there will be a competition among you're no longer helping your friends. You are no longer just trying to see that your friends come up, because if your attitude is only trying to help your friends, then remember, you are sitting at assistant manager and your friend is becoming your manager, and even that can't help. And there will be office politics. There will be, what is office politics? In the first stage, I told you don't talk negative. Then I'm talking about office politics. What are these office politics? I'm telling you, office politics is not going to your manager house and getting him things. Office politics is not as you see in WhatsApp, buying some milk, dropping manager children into school. No, I'm sorry, that is not there. Office politics means waiting for the opportunity to show to the management what you are doing. Office politics comes in trying to show that you are doing better than your peers, you are doing more than your peers, and you are contributing more than your peers. So in college, it never happened. In college, your friend did not attend the class, you went and gave him the notes. But today, what happens is, you know what happened in the meeting. You know that you are asked to dress in a particular way and come because there is an event. Your friend was absent that day. You know that your manager and the top management is going to come. If it would have been college, you would have called your friend and told, boss, tomorrow this is there. You have to dress like this is what we are doing. But in office, you keep your mouth shut. So you are not going to get any information from office about an incoming event if you don't attend. You need to have your own sources, have your own group from the other teams, from the other places, to keep knowing what is important down the line. So in WhatsApp, you would have seen a lot of things where they say that he dropped the manager's children to school, he did works of manager, so he got promoted. All this is wrong. If such thing happens, the manager will be fired on the same day. If the company comes to know that any of the assistant manager has gone to manager's children's school and picked them and dropped them at home, the same evening manager will be fired from office. However important he is, whatever it is, the office has the own set procedures. If manager is the only parent, there is a meeting, someone has to pick the children from school, it is always the office which is going to take care. Office will send a cab, office will send a security guard, office will write a letter, give it to the school and take the children and drop. You are not supposed to do anything. Please understand. So don't even try to get it. Then in a corporate life, what happens is, as and when you do the job, please understand, every company will have a set method of working. Okay. The company will not say, okay, you can do something very well. You can say, for a small example, you can play cricket very well because I know cricket more. I will just talk about it, or I know a little bit of theater. I can tell you. No, you have to all, okay, I'll just, for a common example, you all are now playing a drama in the college. Okay. And it is a corporate college. I'm talking you are doing it in a company. You are supposed to, you are a very good actor. You know everything. You know your dialogues well. You can dance well. You can sing well. You can do everything. So you cannot say, oh, sir, this dance, so I know I've been doing it from my childhood, I will take care. No, there is a set procedure. And what will be the procedures like? Just one example. All the people in drama will have to come at 6 a.m. All the people will first do some exercises. All the people will do some omkar or something to clear your throat. You are not singing, but the rule says you have to clear your throat. Everyone has to be dressed appropriately, and everyone will be then given a role. So please understand, you have to do every part of it. You cannot say, when I am not singing, why am I supposed to clear my throat? Sorry, they don't accept it. So for every work you are doing, friends, in corporate life, remember one thing. Work is not person specific. If Prakash sir is not there in Hyderabad for some time, IPA cannot stop. If Pankaj Trivedi is not in Hyderabad, he has gone on a holiday, the work at office cannot stop. Here, we try to work as per procedures. Procedures will never involve Pankaj Trivedi or Prakash Garu. Procedures will be saying that that person, each of you are supposed to do the work in this way, and Pankaj Trivedi and Prakash Garu are there only to ensure that work is happening that way. So if any person tries to overact and just tries to complete the work, what is wanted to be done, Sir, why are you wasting so much time and money? I can do the work alone in just one day. Don't worry. That is not acceptable. You have to follow each and everything, because what happens is, please try to understand why I am telling you. Some things you know, some things you don't know. But when procedures are set, unknown to you, the testing points are also checked. The manager who is sitting somewhere in US or UK or France, he is checking your work. He is not talking to you, he is not seeing you. He is straight away going to the testing points, checking, and then saying, okay, this person is doing the work properly or not properly. Completing the final work is not something what is expected straight away from you. Following the procedures at the junior level is the most important thing. Remember this thing. You will remember this day when you do the corporate works. Then college gives you some homework. Of course, now colleges have stopped giving homework. You get some homework. You get some project to be done. More than doing a project, we are all become experts in writing or giving reasons why we cannot do that project, why we cannot handle that. And that attitude is the first thing which you have to drop, because in your future, when the time is given to you, when a work is given to you and your team, it is never a single person work. When a work is given to your team, you will be told you have to do this work. You have to do it on 29th June 11 a.m. So if it is 29th June 11 a.m., it is 29th June 11 a.m. And also remember one thing, when you do a work, you just drop a mail, you place the reports in some folder and say work is completed. So here, what is very important is that we remember that 29th June, yeah, you remember the 29th June and close it. Now don't go and see whether is 29th June Saturday or Sunday. Are boss, that fellow doesn't know anything. 29th June is Sunday. I will just 1 second. Sorry, call from chairman. So here, many times what I have also done that mistake. I was told to do the work on say June 29th. I am not exact date, I don't remember. I was told to submit the report on that day. That day happened to be Saturday, and I thought anyhow Saturday is holiday. So Saturday, Sunday, I'll get 2 more days. Remember, that is the biggest mistake I have done. I am no one to decide, because in corporate office, in your future, the working is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You are not working 24 hours a day or 7 days a week. But remember, at some point of time, some person somewhere in the world is working, and maybe you were asked to give the report on 26th, which say happened to be Saturday, and same Saturday after 2 hours, a meeting is fixed between a person in Dubai, which works on Saturday, and a person in India who has taken a comp off and is working on Saturday to review this project. Now, you individually doing this and postponing the deadlines is the biggest crime you will be doing. So deadlines are deadlines. 11 a.m. is 11 a.m. It cannot be 11:1 a.m. also. Yes, there are chances that you may not be able to finish the work in time. A big project, suppose if it's a 1 hour work, 2 hour work, it's a different thing. But it is a 10 days project which was given to you. You are asked to do that 10 days project. Now you realize that the work is not going in a way. See, your first quality should come in understanding that the work will not happen at the 10th day. You should be intelligent enough to gauge the progress every day and see that work is not happening on that given day. In such a situation, friends, please remember this one very, very important thing. First, try your 100%. Ensure that the job on hand is going to complete. But if you feel, in spite of your best effort, your team's best effort, the job cannot be completed, and if you are leading the project, it is your important duty to inform your manager, your next higher up person, sir, much in advance. What is important is, if it's a 10-day work, on 6th day itself, if you realize that work cannot happen, you have to clearly document saying, this is how we were doing the work, this is what was happening, this is the problem which happened, because of which we fear we may not be able to do the work on time. This cannot happen on the 9th day. It should happen sufficiently in advance so that your manager, who is more experienced than you, can always guide you to change the way you are working and get it completed in those balance 4 days. Or even if the manager feels that work cannot be done, he will inform the higher authorities that these are the genuine reasons because of which work cannot be done. So, see, doing a work is important, doing the work correctly is important, but what is more appropriate and more required is that if something goes wrong, if something we are unable to do, then it is very important that we inform the people who matter timely with reasons. You can't simply say, sir, this work cannot happen. Sorry. No, not this way. You have to analyze how you did the work, what problems you faced, what you could not think of, and why it is not going to complete in the 4 days. This is one thing, friends, which will take you apart. This analytical ability of you, when you start even doing a simple work at home, don't try to involve these things in a corporate life only. A simple work at home. You have to go to village and bring your uncle by Tuesday 10 o'clock. It is not happening. So if it is not happening, you try to think why it did not happen, what I did, can it happen in a different way, and all these things. So this analytical ability, you need to continue having it. Okay. So if you have seen these two slides, here it's a totally carefree life, happy, sabka saath, sabka vikas. All of us wanted to be happy here. We are helping each other. We can do whatever we want, but still we are not responsible. The moment we come here, everything changes. And look, this change is going to happen in your life within 2 or 3 months. You are going to get a job, and these changes will start hitting you. And if you don't understand these things, it becomes a hurdle in your progress in your life, progress in your employment and all. Now, what are the changes we need to bring in ourselves? Yeah, I know that this is what happens. We have to do like this. So is it so difficult that we can't do? No. So this is something which we need to bring the changes in ourselves. So here, now what we do, the college asks you to do a project. The college says, just do this. We do the work. A homework is given in school, or your parents ask you to do something, we just do the work. But unless they come and ask, did you do the work? Where is it? Then you say, oh, I did the work, take it. Here it won't work. You have to complete the job, and more important, hand it over to appropriate person. If your manager has told it, inform the manager. If the higher authority has told, you have to inform the higher authority with CC to manager. Never you can override your manager. So please remember, they are not supposed to come and ask you again and again, is the work completed? You are supposed to complete the job and hand it over to appropriate authority. This is what is very, very important. This is one change we should start doing it from now only. Like in exam, you write the exam and give the paper. If you don't give the paper, what will happen? You are failed. Here also, you do the work and you don't uh, inform that the work is not done. I told you about the set procedures. Every step is important because someone will review it. Timelines. I also discussed about this. It should be inbuilt in us that we are going to complete the work at a given time. And if we cannot complete the work, we should inform on time also with reasons why we cannot do it. And then the next 3 points are very, very important. And these are the mistakes which we are uh, committing and suffering in our employments. What is it? We, from the beginning, we have become expert in giving reasons. We have become expert in analyzing the problems. So every time you want to do a work, you suddenly start getting 10 problems. Oh, this will not happen, this will not happen, that will, right? All your problems or 90% of your problems may be correct. No one says that the issues what you are handling are not correct, and no one is telling you not to bring the issues. The new product launch is taking place. The manager says, let us sell the tone jeans in the market. Now, you know that there are a lot of problems. I can also talk about tone jeans. Suddenly, this will not happen, this will not happen, size will be a problem, not everyone will wear. These are all correct. Share. But what is very, very important is try to come with a solution. Every problem you try to visualize, go further and visualize what could be the solution to that. What is, how you will be solving the problem. So what happens is, when you only tell a problem, then for some time the management will stop listening to you because you're only coming with problems. But what is important is, if you are coming with a problem and a likely solution to your problem, then what happens is you will stand out, and in every meeting the manager would love to listen to you. People feel that this person is his favorite. Every time they want to listen to him only. Why that person has become favorite? Because he talks both the things. So remember, even now, your friend says, I cannot come to a movie, or you cannot take your friend to a movie. So be clear why you cannot take a friend to movie and what could be done to take him to movie. If you go and think that way, then automatically your mind starts searching for solutions, which is very important. And in office, please don't use this Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. There are CCTV cameras at every angle. Don't think, okay, and there will be a lot of time where you are not doing any work. And when you are not doing any work, officers are very particular that you can't go to Facebook, WhatsApp, and all these things. So if the rule says that you cannot do it, please don't do it, because all these things will get recorded in your appraisals, and you will not get the promotions and the increments you deserve. So what is no is strictly no. You have joined that office, you have applied in that organization, and you have taken a job. So please follow the rules of that organization. Don't question the rules. What, I am sitting idle, what will happen if I see Facebook? It is not something which a management would like to listen. They say no Facebook, no Facebook. That's all. Then Our last problem, which is very, very important, which we are not been thought of, and we continue. Now, all of you write mails. You all know what is emails, and all of you have a email, a Gmail ID, or a Yahoo mail ID, or some Hotmail ID, or whatever it is. First is that we have IDs like bond7@gmail.com. Okay. Some future star Chiranjeevi at our name is, my name is Pankaj, but my name is rebel star at gmail.com. So all such email IDs, please stop it. It is not accepted. The email ID should at least contain your name. Because the ID would have been already allotted to someone, you can just write your either date of birth or year of birth or some combination, or you can write, okay, Shesha Kumar IPA 2022 at gmail.com. So very clearly you are an IPA batch 2022 student, that is acceptable. But writing this fancy mail IDs is first not allowed. Change it. Second thing is we write mails as we like. Friends, give time and learn the email culture. Do you know that writing in capital letters means shouting on someone? If I write a mail in capital letters, I'm shouting on someone. If I use the red letter words, I am virtually abusing that person. So there are a lot of mails. And then there is a chain mail. Answering to the mail, starting a new mail, continuing the same mail. These are all the very important email cultures which will happen from day one in your office. And you can never mix official and personal mails. Your friend cannot send you a good joke, humorous joke on your official mail ID. You cannot use official because every mail received by you is being scanned, is being checked. There is a very tough information security measures happening. So be very, very careful there. Then lastly, we need to learn not to discuss the work with anyone outsider. Confidentiality is the biggest key in any corporate culture, even to your parents, your brother, your sister, whether they are working in the other company or not. You cannot discuss your job openly, openly in trains, openly in buses, openly in flights. We try to talk to our colleagues very openly about the office things. Please understand, in a public places, you cannot talk anything which can be heard by someone and used. So learn to respect the confidentiality. And if we can bring these small changes from today itself in us, there's nothing which I have written here which are to be applied only in corporate. You can do it even at home from today. If you do it, I'm sure you are ready to come to corporate culture. Then also, what happens after you go in? Three or four new things which I thought this will bring you in the eyes of management. Now it is the management which is giving you promotions. It is the management which is giving you bonuses. You are not deciding how much you are going to get. So how will you do that? In college, you manage to sit in the last benches. In Zoom meetings, you just decide to switch off the video and do your own work. All these things are fine. But when you come to office, now here except Prakash Garu, I don't know anyone. If someone tomorrow talks to me about any person in IPA, I'm sorry, I'll not be able to say anything about any of you because I neither seen you nor you have done anything except Ramesh who wanted to talk in Telugu. I have not interacted with anyone. So what happens is, if I have to decide for you, I say, oh, give 5% increment to everyone, all are equal, forget it. But if I know a person who is in my eyes, who is continuously working in front of me, I will say that person give 10%, all others 5%. This is what happens. So you're not buttering me or you're not doing my personal work, but you are showing to that management that you are doing better work. This is where you get the promotion. So whenever you go to office, the first 1 week, many people take it as a holiday. They say every hour we are going called at one office. They are giving us laptops. They are giving us books. Someone is talking something and going away. Please remember that person is not talking something and going away. It is an induction. You are being told by every department. A company consists of about 10 to 15 departments, and every department comes and tell you what are the rules of the company with respect to their department, what you are supposed to do, what you are not supposed to do. If you don't listen to this and you do the first mistake, it is negative marking for you. So please take induction seriously. Second thing is, if the office says dress as you like, it's fine, but we should know what is appropriate dressing. You cannot have some bad captions which you can use it while going to a disco or a pub while you are working in office. Dress as you like doesn't mean indecent dressing. But whenever an office says formal dressing, it has to be formal dressing. You cannot wear t-shirts, you cannot wear jeans and go. Know the rules of the dressing and dress appropriately. Well, this next point, none of you know. I'm telling you. You would have seen that many of your seniors who are working in offices go on office outings. They take them to Alankrita resorts, they take them to some even outstations and all. And it is called office picnic. So that day you decided to go with your friends. So you say, I will not come. That is the biggest mistake you are doing. Though your office outings is on Sunday or Saturday, it is the most important day for you. Office outings are first not holiday. It is a very serious appraisal of you, because in an informal atmosphere, your behavior will come out. When I ask you to come for a picnic, I am looking at you. There are some people from the management looking at each and every person. That's why they never take more than 20, 30 people in a group. Every person is studied because of his helping nature, studied because how he takes the victory or defeat, how he behaves with the person who has lost, how he behaves with the person who has won, how he keeps the chair things back, how he waits for others to join. There are so many things which will happen in an informal, even if a game of musical chairs you play and then you go away. No, a person is saying how you did. Did you go and congratulate the winning group? Did you try to say that they won wrongly? Or you just congratulated? That is one point. After the game, did you manage to at least take the chairs and put it in a corner? Did you manage to clean back the space? See, these are all the simple things which is being observed. And if you do this, friends, this is where your increment lies, not by trying to do something for the manager. In a group, trying to do these simple things is what gives you a better position, because that is your actual quality observed by the management. And if you don't go to office, who will observe you? So you are one among the lot, that same 6%, 7% market increment. That's all. Want to work, work, otherwise go, other people will come. You create an image that you are an important person. You are a person who behaves well. You are a person with responsibility. Then you say, I'm leaving. Management will tell you how much rise you want. I will pay. Don't go. But we miss that opportunity. CSR works. Many companies, they try to go to schools and teach the government college students. They go and clean the rivers. They go and clean some streets, some gardens. Never say no, because this is a very important point for you to mingle with your seniors. This is where how you are getting close to your seniors. Don't miss any CSR activity. One is, it gives you very good feelings within you. But the most important thing is, as a management, you are being close to management, which is very important. And lastly, in college, you shouted on your friends, you fought with him, her, and then again become friends. But in office, if you raise your voice and talk, remember however important person you are. If your voice can be heard 2 cabins down the line, immediately, whoever mistake it is, you are the one who will be removed from job first, and then they will look at other person. So keep the volume low. Never insult a person. Never talk bad about a person when he is or she is reporting to you. And lastly, your personal problems. Your father did not give you enough pocket money. You showed your anger. But today your wife did not give you a proper breakfast. That anger you cannot carry it in your office. Keep your problems at home problems at home, and then come to office. No one is going to be sympathetic with you because everyone is having one problem or the other. So learn not to bring the problems to your office. See, these are all the general rules which you do. So we talked about what is corporate life. We talked about what are the changes we need to do. And then we also talked about corporate culture. So remember, I'm just closing it with the last slide. Now, you, if you are working in Microsoft, you do something wrong on the road, no one will write your name. They'll say a Microsoft employee had done it. So total organization name, a IPA student has done it. So please understand, your actions, your behavior reflects or it has some repercussions on your organization. You have no right to spoil the name of any organization. Behave properly when in public. Don't go and post. Social media is not a correct way to express the negative feelings. Post on religion, post on political parties, post on negative thing in office. I'm sorry, you can discuss it among your friends. No need to go and write it in Twitter, Facebook, and all these things. Please be careful what you post, because all these posts will be seen by your organization. So don't do it. Don't get into wrong side. Be positive. Everyone will like it. But anything negative, I'm telling you, you got negative marks. And when you take a decision, please analyze the situation. Please analyze what is the present situation, what is good, what is bad, and then take the decision. If you simply take the decision, believe me, you are the one who is going to suffer, no one else. But build a strong financial future. This is the last but one thing which is not connected to corporate culture. Everywhere you drive an auto or you be a CEO of the company, I don't care. But remember one thing, if you generate the habit of saving at least 10 to 20% of your saving every month, come what may, whether I get 100 rupees pocket money, I will save 20 and learn to live with 80. I will get 1 lakh rupees take home salary, I will save 20,000 and live in 80,000. This is the attitude you bring, then only your future is going to be correct. Every time you crib, salary is not enough, salary is not enough, salary is not enough. Remember, there is going to be a day where even this salary will stop. How are you going to survive those 20 years? So please develop the habit of saving from now only. Right from the day you get pocket money, that gullak we used to have on gullak, and then it followed up with Kiddie Bank of Andhra Bank. Many of you will not know it because now Google Pay, Paytm has come. Prakash sir will know about the gullak and the Kiddie Bank. Okay. Piggy bank. Piggy bank is what every time you used to put some money there and take pride in counting that. Friends, that money is very, very important. That habit is important. That 100 rupees what you would have saved in school will not be anything today. But the habit of saving makes you save for rest of the life also, and your future will be important. lastly, I have done it. I was a manager for West Indies cricket team, Sri Lanka cricket team, Australia cricket team. I traveled in their bus. I was in their dressing room. Hyderabad cricket team, I handled. Then I acted in 2 movies. I did dramas. See, and just last 4 days, I'm a very bad singer, but I have gone online and I have tried to learn what is sur, what is tal, what is notes in music. See, this some passion because life is very difficult. There's a competition every minute. You are tensed every minute, and you cannot survive life unless you have some passion, something positive which make you happy. Anything which will make you happy. You like painting, you paint. You like dancing, you dance. You like singing, you sing. You are not doing it for outside world. You are doing it for yourself. To hell with other praise you or not. You are happy. You draw a drawing. How bad it is for others, but you praise your drawing. Believe me, it is going to be happy for you. So develop a passion because that is what is going to keep you going for rest of your life. There is no easy money. There is no gambling. There is no rummy. There is no PUBG and all which will give you money. Dream 11 is good, but it will not give you money always. Don't get into wrong thing, friends. Life is tough, but not impossible. We need to make some changes. And if we are able to make the changes, I'm sure our life will be the best what we can desire for. So thank you very much for the patient hearing. I hope I did it from my heart.
Yes,
It is
sir.
not any textbook. Those who are listening now, those who want to talk anything, you can always open and ask me questions. Otherwise, Prakash sir, thank you very much for this.
Sir, it was a 1 minute. Sir, it was a wonderful session. And then you have talked about this behavioral sciences and the practical life of a person. In the all the students, it is actually the first time we could get that full information how to lead our lives in this corporate life. And as I told you, how he enjoys his life, multifaceted personality. I told you, he's a cricketer, he's a singer, he's a academician, he's a professional. What not, and the many things like, and we are IPA. He's happy to have as a speaker, and don't worry, he will be there to help us. Sir, please kindly we need your support and activities. All the students, hello, all the students, please open up your mics, unmute the mics, all of you, and let us say our thanks by clapping the hands. Please give him a big hand, all of you. All of you, open up your mics. I mean, unmute the mics. Okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay,
So, so nice of you, sir. It was a wonderful lecture. Actually, our people are, isn't it the first time having this sort of a lecture? And so nice of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good day.